Vice President, and there's an oath that we always take, which is to defend and uphold our Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And we don't compare the two in the oath, but we know they both can exist, and we must defend against it.
I couldn't agree with Ms. Harris more. She swore an oath to protect the Constitution from enemies both foreign and domestic. Now, the funny thing is that there is only one party that is constantly attacking the Constitution, but they don't do it directly. They do it indirectly. Like when it comes to freedom of speech. They can't say that you don't have the freedom of speech, but what they do say is you can't say this because it's considered hate speech, or we're going to take away this because it's considered misinformation. That's not freedom of speech. Same thing when it comes to guns. They can't take away your constitutional rights when it comes to guns. So what do? Their
plans and their intentions are clear. They want to take away law-abiding citizens' ability to purchase the firearm of their choice, and don't let them fool you that they are not attempting to take away your ability to purchase handguns. They're using the magazine ban to do it. Right here in front of me, I have a Sig Sauer P226. Comes with a 21-round magazine. This gun would be banned. Here's a 12-round magazine. This magazine would be banned under this current bill. It doesn't fit because this gun was made for a 21-round magazine. This gun would be banned under this bill. Here's a Sig Sauer 320. It takes a 20-round magazine. Here's a 12-round magazine that would be banned. It doesn't fit because it would be banned. This gun would be banned under this bill. Here's a gun I carry every single day to protect myself, my family, my wife, my home. This is a XL Sig Sauer P365. Comes with a 15-round magazine. Here's a 7-round magazine, which would be less than what would be lawful under this bill if this bill were to become law. It doesn't fit. So this gun would be banned.
I hope the gun is not loaded.
I'm at my house. I can do whatever I want with my guns.
That's right. We'll deal with the magazine. So, you can keep your guns. They just won't work. Which is infringing on our constitutional rights, which she swore to protect from any enemies, both foreign and domestic. On top of that, I do agree that on January 6th, there was a coup that took place. It just depends on what group you're looking at.
Did any FBI agents or confidential informants actively participate in the events of January 6th? Yes or no?
Sir, I can't answer that.
Did any FBI agents or confidential informants commit crimes of violence on January 6th?
I can't answer that, sir.
Did any FBI agents or FBI informants actively encourage and incite crimes of violence on January 6th?
Sir, I can't answer that.
On the night of January 5th, 2021, Epps wandered around the crowd that had gathered, and there's video out there of him chanting, "Tomorrow, we need to get into the Capitol, into the Capitol." This was strange behavior, so strange that the crowd began chanting, "Fed, Fed, 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 Fed." Ms. Sandburn, was Ray Epps a Fed?
Sir, I cannot answer that question.
Yes. New York Times national security reporter says the January 6th media coverage over the top and the FBI was involved.
Why haven't you called for backup? Where is your backup? This is our damn Capitol building, and y'all are letting it get destroyed on your watch. Fuck all of you. Call for backup. Get some help down here.
In the clip that just surfaced, a protester approached a group of Capitol police officers who were standing off to the side while the mob stormed into the building. He asked why the cops are letting the protesters into the government complex and why they haven't called for backup, saying that the rioters are out for blood. This is backed up by the claims that elected officials like Nancy Pelosi and AOC that they feared for their lives during the storm. The officers didn't seem to respond at all, and the man continues his rant. I think this furthers the proof that what happened on January 6th was an inside job and the cops knew what they were doing. The FBI is investigating a possible Capitol inside job that allowed the siege to take place, and of course the Capitol Police Chief resigned too, not to mention multiple suspensions and firings that have taken place since.
Also tonight, there is tragic news. 2 more law enforcement officers who responded to the January 6th riot have taken their own lives. Washington, D.C. police officer Gunther Hashida was found dead at his home Thursday. He was an 18-year veteran of the force. And just a short time ago, confirmation that one of the Metro Police colleagues of his, Officer Kyle DeFreytag, died by suicide last month. They are now the third and fourth officers who defended the Capitol to do so.
The protesters on January 6th were no more than a smokescreen to what was really taking place behind the curtain.